This is a no mastery walkthrough for Call of Beauty, the third of Hatch's selected contracts, and the third that's on Paris. They're not all on Paris, though, so don't worry. We have 4 targets. We have to kill them in our suit, but we can kill them by any method. It's going to be a little tricky, but we should be able to get it done. Bring a needle instead of fiber wire. Probably could use the fiber wire too, but just for safety's sake, I'm going to go ahead and use needle. So our first target is Leopold. He's the guy with the prototype car we can use against him. Come over here and get your gun out, make sure you're kind of well concealed, and shoot this bottom corner here near the wheel. We won't hear a sound or anything, but it should have leaked. So shooting it again.
Max,
blow up. That's an accident, so even though it was quite flashy, you don't have to worry about it.
I can't do this! No, you see, you're mistaking fashion.
And we're going to come over here and get into this back area by jumping over the fence. It'd take a disguise to get in easier, but we need to make the kills in our suit anyway, so there's no point. Come over here and head for this generator. When we turn the generator off, it will attract the attention of Patrick Sorel. It's our second target. Get your needle out, and just wait for Sorel to reach the generator and turn around. We're not going to wait for him to turn it back on, because we can just hit him with a needle, and anybody else who comes to investigate will find the body, but we're not worried about that, because we have some time issues and we want to be fast. Go ahead and needle him. We're going to run over this way, behind these vans, and climb up into this car, and kind of hide around here. The goal here is to be able to see this without anybody seeing you. Because Alan's going to come out onto the patio, and you're going to shoot him in the head. He's alone in his room. No one will ever come in there, so you don't have to hide him. Next thing we've got is this guy, and it's a little tricky to deal with him, mainly just because so you want to get onto that by just kind of walking at it really fast and then drop down here. If you're not comfortable with that, you can come all the way down into the basement. That also works. This makes it faster. So throw a coin into the corner.
Find out what that was.
That will get Alexander Favreau to come down here. He's the last target. Just let him come down and check the coin. That guard is basically trying to investigate her, but throw another coin. Get him in.
Zilch here.
Okay.
Alright, you got my attention.
Close the door. If there was a guard there, don't worry about him. Take out Alexander. Again, if you're not confident in that little wall walk trick, you can certainly just come around from another angle. Like, just go down into the basement like that. But that makes it a little quicker and allows us to do it suit only with no problems. And relatively quickly, although still pretty slow by speedrunner standards.